guys, welcome back to my channel and another swatch and review here. Today we're going to be talking about the China Glaze Halloween 2021 Extra Stellar collection. And this is one that I saw and I immediately was like, I gotta buy that. I get that sometimes where I'm like, I like everything in this collection. I can already tell I like it, even though it's not in my hands, I have to have it. And honestly, this was one of them where I immediately pulled the trigger, I bought it. I got it and I was like, this did not disappoint. So I'm really excited to share this collection with you. Now, China Glaze does a fall collection and a Halloween collection every year. The fall collection was not calling my name. I did buy one. It was the green one because you guys know I'm on a green kick. But aside from that, I only bought the one from the fall collection, but for the Halloween collection, I bought all 6. So this collection is a 6-piece collection. We have 2 duochromes, 3 shimmers, and 1 hollow polish. Does that add up to 6? Yes, I can do math. So yeah, it's a fun, fun finishes collection. And I think that was kind of why I was like, I don't really care about the fall collection so much, is it seemed like it was mostly creams except for the one that I bought. So I passed on that, but yeah, this one, get ready guys, because it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested in seeing my little swatch and review, and I do compare a couple of the shades as well, keep on watching because I've got live swatches so you can see application, and then I have my swatch photos coming up as well. And then after all that, stay tuned and I'm going to talk to you about pricing, what I thought of the collection, and my favorites from the collection. Up first, we have Holy Shift. This is a purple to kind of a bluey greeny gray duochrome, if that makes any sense. Now on the first coat, you will notice it is a little bit thin, and you will also notice my camera going in and out of focus because I was trying something new with the camera to get a better picture, and I'm still learning, so bear with me here. Next time, I swear it'll be better. But you can see me working with the polish a little bit, trying to get rid of those streaks when it is wet, but I'll have you know that when it dries down, there are no streaks, so I didn't even have to worry about something like that. But you can see a little bit the shift here, and in my photo, I think it looks really cool, and it's a fun, subtle fall kind of a color. Up next, we have She's So Extraterrestrial. This is the only hollow in the collection, and it is a kind of a bluey teal. Here it looks blue. In my swatch photo, it leans more teal, which is how I really feel it looks on the nails. Again, this one is just a little bit see-through on that first coat, but all of these are opaque in 2 coats, even with my more extended nail line. I'm getting those nails back long again. And you can see with that second coat, it really makes that hollow just stand out a little bit more, makes it more impactful, really saturates that color. I do find this one to be a lot brighter than the rest of the collection, or most of the collection. I felt like it was a little out of place, but it is a really fun and beautiful color to have in your collection. Next is Purple Tonium. Now this is one of the 3 shimmers in the collection, and it does dry matte unlike the other 2. You'll be able to see it in the second coat here. And again, you see quite thin, it will build up. But yeah, I did take 2 photos at the end for swatches. I did one with its natural matte, and then I top coated it as well so you could kind of see it both ways. And I think it looks great either way, but I'm someone who prefers to have a top coat just for like a protective seal, so I did end up wearing this top coated. But you can see it looks really nice matte here, and with that glossy top coat, it really makes it pop. Next, we have Little Green Invaders. This is the second duochrome in the collection, and it is a green to a kind of a murky brown duochrome. And I think this is a more of a common duochrome combo to have, but it's always cool to see duochromes out in the wild in the mainstream. And this one covered a lot better on that first coat, but on that second coat, you can really see that green start to become more impactful. And again, you see me trying to get rid of those brush strokes, but to be honest, it dries without them. You don't really have to worry about that. Really good quality polish here. And you can kind of see around the edges of the brown, not quite. It was hard to capture for me. Next, we have Now or Nova. Now, this is a red shimmer in the collection, and I when I first started putting this on my nails, this was the first shot and I was like, ooh, that looks like blood or like rust or something like that. It just didn't look that great on that first coat. And I think part of it is just because it lacks opacity on that first coat. So it just looked dirty. But once you build it up, it is a much more rich and like royal looking blood red. And that's really what I'm looking for in a Halloween collection, especially I think it looks really good. You can see I have some brush strokes here, but once you put the top coat over it, it's not noticeable. And then finally, we have Keep It Realm. I felt like this looked like Now or Nova in the bottle, but when you get it on the nails, it is a completely different story. So that first stroke, you can already see there's a ton of like blue flashy shimmer in there. And I was completely shocked because I thought this was going to be a carbon copy of the last one. And you can really see how hard it leans blue because it's so thin on this first coat. You can see in that patchiness the blue coming through. And then with the second coat, again, it's so opaque and it's so built up. And it's just this beautiful, deep, kind of eggplanty purple with a shimmer running through it. And again, just another really solid choice for a Halloween collection. Okay, so pricing. With something like China Glaze, I typically buy from, I don't know if they're like wholesalers or what, but they sell them for dirt cheap compared to what you can get in the store. And I'm going to link a few different locations you can buy this collection down below in the description box. None of my links are affiliated. Don't worry about that. It's just me trying to get you a good price on some polishes. I personally bought mine from Head to Toe Beauty. And for all 6 of these polishes plus shipping, it was just under 30 bucks, I want to say. They are $3.25 a polish on Head to Toe Beauty. Shipping is 10 bucks, but with the amount of savings, I didn't really care. And a lot of websites out there, Beyond Polish sells them for pretty cheap. There's, I don't think Trans Design has them up yet. But yeah, I'm going to link a few different places for you guys to check out down below. I think 88 Beauty did have them. I wasn't sure about their shipping. Their shipping is kind of weird. They don't tell you until they actually ship it. So I went with Head to Toe Beauty, and I will have those right down below for you, like I said. Okay, so as far as my favorites go, I'm like 1000% a purple freak. Like, I have more purples in my collection than any other color. So Purple Tonium is definitely one of the tops, but the 2 duochromes, Holy Shift and Little Green Invaders, they kind of drew me in. And I don't know if I captured the switch well enough on camera. It's really hard for me to film like the duochromes because there's just like, lighting is not my forte. But they are really cool. And so I think I'm going to have to say Little Green Invaders is my top from this collection because I'm on a green kick and it's just really fun. And then the other 2 get second place because that's just, it's my channel. I get to do what I want. Now, regarding the collection as a whole, like cohesive collection, I will say she's so extraterrestrial. While I love the name, I think the name is perfect in every way. I think the color of this blue, teal, however you want to call it, is just a little too bright. I think that if you deepened the tone just a little bit, it would suit the collection much better if you're looking for a cohesive color range. That's just my feeling. I don't know if other people feel that way. I think keeping the hollow in is perfect. You gotta have a hollow in a space collection, I think. Don't you? Like, it's the law, right? But the brightness of this blue is just a little bit too summery, I guess, for a Halloween collection. But the polish itself is beautiful. I think the color is fun. I just feel like it doesn't suit the like overarching theme of the other 5 colors. And honestly, I guess I should also call out Purple Tonium. It is a little bright as well, but I don't know. For some reason, I think that this one fits the collection a lot better than this one, even though these 2 colors, I feel like they look really good together. One thing I think is important to note about this collection is with Now or Nova and Keep It Round. Now, in the bottle, they look really similar. Like, You can see a slight difference if you are looking hard, but if you were just like stocking a shelf and you didn't care to know anything about nail polish, you'd probably throw these on the same rack because they look pretty identical in the bottle, but not on the nail. As you saw from the swatch photos, they look very, very different. And I think it's so wild that something can look one way in the bottle and just come out on the nail looking incredibly different. But yeah, one is straight up a red and the other is more of a purpley blue. So if you were wondering, should I skip one or the other, you know, and you are somebody who likes to buy the whole collection, I will say these are very different when they're not in the bottle. And so it is worth getting both if that's what you want to do. So yeah, that's it for my little swatch and review. Let me know down below if you guys had a favorite from the collection or if you've picked any of these up yet. I was really impressed with this collection. I thought it was a lot of fun, but then again, I'm kind of like a alien freak. So, you know, I was obsessed with like the X-Files and aliens as a kid and also now still as a 29-year-old adult. So I don't know. It was kind of just hitting all the points for me. It's like China Glaze is my favorite mainstream. It's alien themed. It's all like fun finishes. So it was like, I was bound to like this. But yeah, let me know down below your thoughts on it. It's crazy to me though that like, I know that every holiday collection has to come out earlier than the holiday so that everybody can get their hands on it. But this collection came out in August and I know I'm posting this in September, but even that feels too early for Halloween. But either way, I'm happy with them. I love these polishes. They're a lot of fun. But anyways, that's all I have to blather on about. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.